to Homeless Haven, the only show produced in a teepee behind an embankment next to the expressway. I'm your host, BJ Gagne, and coming up next we have Homeless Alright, today in our homeless improvement segment, we will make scuba diving weights, and we will make them out of trash. Here in Homeless Haven, we do that often. Of course, we're going to have the most important thing, a nice hot fire. You're also going to need some of these. These are discarded X-ray film. They are pieces of lead that dentists use. And to them, they're worthless and sometimes even dangerous. They have to be dealt with as a contamination hazard. So for us to take them off their hands is sometimes welcome. Get yourself a bunch of these. You can also use some of these, which are wheel weights for balancing and alignment on cars. You'll find these in tire shops or just next to the road. Gotta have a good, useless hand to work with. Having water around molten metal, very dangerous. Right now I'm evaporating any water that might be in the pan and also in the lead. Put all this in here before any of the lead is melted. If I were to have molten lead and then add water, which could be connected to some of these pieces that are unmolten, I could be causing a hazard for an explosion because the evaporating water is trapped beneath the molten lead. The pressure builds because the water becomes a gas at a temperature much lower than lead, and it needs to escape, so it pushes the lead out of its way at an explosion and sends molten metal all over. You don't want this to happen. So put all the lead in first. Melting. Let me show you this, these SCUBA weight mold. This is made of metal, steel, so that I can pour the molten lead into it, where it will harden into the shape of a scuba diving weight. I had made some scuba weight molds out of wood, but they were only good for one use because the lead would destroy them when it was molten. So this right here instead will last for as many uses as I want. You can see that the lead is melting, shrinking down. Hopefully that's going to be enough. lead is almost molten now. You can see it needs an extremely hot fire. Alright, you can see now that the lead is molten. All of this debris is useless material. You don't want that getting into the scuba diving weight. Got my mold ready. Just going to try to get some of that debris toward the top of this pan so it doesn't end up in my weight. Now I just add the lead to the scuba weight mold, and I want this to be level, of course. It's not as level as I would hope. After it's cooled a bit, I take it over to my trusty red wheelbarrow filled with rainwater. Cool that down a little bit. And there you have it. Scuba diving weight made from trash here at Homeless Haven. The only show produced in a teepee behind an embankment next to the expressway. We'll be right back.
Warning. 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 Attention humans, attention humans, attention humans, attention humans. This is Zone of Ganger, calling all humans. Heed this call, your time is short. Human defenses against the elements are insufficient. It is important to use protection. Protective coverings can shield you. I have created several coverings. Order your protective coverings. Go to freedom35.com. 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 Go to freedom35.com.